for over 6 decades since independence, we had a police force that was force-driven in terms of enforcing law and order before the new constitution, and therefore the necessity to transform the police from a force to a service so that they become the go-to institution that we ought to be. And I thank the Lord that we have had the opportunity to live in our country at this point in time when a lot of good stuff has been done to support the police service. The Policare that we launched today is part of that process of transforming the ideology of policing the country so that the police are the go-to people and the police is the one institution you should go for all manner of help. We thank all our partners. We thank you, Your Excellency, for supporting the initiative of Policare, because what we will do is we are going to have a one-stop shop or one-stop center where victims of gender-based violence can go for counseling, for help, and for rehabilitation. The challenge we have, in my view, is twofold. One, all of us, and on this particular occasion, Ma'am, allow me to take advantage of this occasion to address my colleagues in the National Police Service, that we will cover a lot of ground if we changed attitude, because that is the first challenge. All of us must now change our attitude towards our policing responsibilities and understand gender-based violence as the most cruel reality of our society that we have to fight. Two, Your Excellency, and I'm really grateful that you found time to be here to launch this. We all need to go out there and build a broad-based coalition and involve others and build community support so that the work that Policare is going to do can be supported by other actors. We have capacity as police, yes, but we will not do it alone. And that's why I'm so grateful that the Gender Commission is in this. A good number of elected leaders are working with us on these, civil society organizations, and a broad range of non-state actors are working on this with us. Going forward, Your Excellency, we will do our best to enhance the involvement of others so that these Policare institutions do not become just an event. They become a reality of how we do policing. They become a reality of how we build our communities, and they become avenues of outreach towards transforming society's attitude towards women, frankly speaking, and dealing with how we handle some of the challenges that we face. What we are doing today, Your Excellency, is the beginning of a journey. The destination and the end state is that we create a public service infrastructure through the police that provides an avenue and an opportunity for gender-based violence victims to be supported and to be addressed. Because then we will be truly a human society that cares for each other and a society that is going to develop. We are not going to develop and do big things, build things and grow our economy when we are also animals in the manner in which we deal with our fellow human beings. So to deal with the animal within, we really have to invest every effort and every opportunity we have to support the growth of the Policare. Before I take my seat, Your Excellency, I need to make this commitment to you that on my own behalf and on behalf of my colleagues at the Ministry of Interior and on behalf of the National Police Service, we will give this all our attention and ensure that as we go forward, even in some of our activities with the county and regional security teams, we will now begin to build a framework of supporting Policare as a way of moving forward. my colleagues from the police service, let not the First Lady's time and energy be spent in vain. Let us make this something that we are going to be proud of. Very finally, Your Excellency, before I take my seat, as a citizen of this country, not as a public servant or as a minister, as a citizen of this country, I want to tell you this from the bottom of my heart. And I believe I speak on behalf of very many Kenyans. We are so proud of you because you have distinctly given our country unparalleled honor and respect because of the way you have executed your public life, the way you have carried on, the attention you pay to our children and our wives and women. You have given us an unparalleled place in the globe. We can't thank you enough for that. You could have, because truth be told, Your Excellency, you could have just gone about your life as the First Lady. This is not a demand on you by the Constitution. It is out of your grace and the energy that you have personally put into these things that our country has gained respect, and courtesy of the work you do, the issues of children and women in our country have remained on the front burner of the work that we do as a nation. So, Your Excellency, I sincerely thank you as a citizen of this country. And I believe on behalf of many of my colleagues in the public service, we thank you for what you have done to the image of our country and for what you have done to our families as our First Lady.